Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's over. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
He's got it right near the end zone. They're able to get him down.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's over. We will score. Touchdown. Bearcats. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he's got it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. third down. Bringing pressure.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The Jayhawks will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin it back. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
The junior makes an outstanding catch.
Boy, there's great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And he knocks through the PAT.
14, Kansas, 0.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The shotgun running play call. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pump over the middle. It's 11. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Kansas! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Bearcats will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Bearcats looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
21, Kansas, 7.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Spalkasoon. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And he'll set out to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The receiver grabs it. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's lost the ball. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And someone moved loose a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive...
Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He finds his man. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Van Dyke. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Bearcats. Great connection there for 6 points.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. He's marked out of bounds after a great return. What a way to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Bringing it out, it's Perkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Kansas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Fighting them off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarter.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Offense is set up with a short field. They're going to run it. Fights through a tackle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
With the catch, it's 11. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking for a receiver. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kansas, 14.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks. Seahawks offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come on, let's stop here. Tackle out near midfield at the 48.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The Bearcats look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Touchdown, Bearcats! That's how you finish a play. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Cincinnati, 56. Kansas, 14.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the Kansas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Touchdown, Bearcats. A huge defensive score.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kansas, 14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Woollyhan. He's running out of time here. That's going to be incomplete. A force down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking deep down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the same runner's got it again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now we run a draw play. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying the old counter play here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Bearcats line up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They'll hand it off.
How how impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Second down and goal upcoming. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
So they're right on the doorstep here. It's stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Third down after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.